5 key tips to help you get a car loan with bad credit. Next on the Muzi Minute. Hey guys, welcome back to the Muzi Minute. This is episode number 6, and today we will be discussing bad credit car loans. And with us here we have our financing expert and Ford General Sales Manager, Peter Swindells. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you, Marshall. Glad to be back.
So here at our dealership, we see a lot of people month in, month out that are struggling with credit, that need a little help. So Peter's put together a nice list of 5 key tips to help you guys get a bad credit car loan. And so the first tip that Peter put together is get a secured credit card.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best ways for someone to build up their credit file. It's very simple. There are some local banks and credit unions that are on board with helping individuals establish a better credit rating. And it's very simple. What you do is you would take a little bit of money, you go into a bank or credit union, and you make a deposit into an account where in a sense they're going to hold that money and extend you some credit. So it gives you an opportunity to prove yourself. So you're able to make monthly payments, and what they're going to do in return is report to the credit bureaus that are out there that you know, you're doing the right things to create a relationship with the banks and your credit file.
And what type of timeline are people looking at for a lift in that type of scenario?
Typically, we'll see an increase in about 6 months or 6 on-time payments. You know, that's about the average time it takes for it to really make a positive impact on one's credit file.
Awesome. All right. So tip number 2, we have check your credit report.
Yeah, you'll be really surprised. You know, as a consumer, you want to get a hold of your credit file. There could be some bad information that's being reported under your name.
Yep.
Someone may have a very similar name out there. That's what we see commonly. You know, if there's some past due medical bills that you weren't aware of, you know, that's information that's reported to the credit bureau. So what we recommend to anybody is to get your copy of your credit report. You're entitled to a free one every year. All 3 major credit reporting agencies will give you that information. But it's great information to know exactly what's out there and what's being reported under your name. It's very important.
Okay. All right, next up is find a friend or family member to help.
Yeah, sometimes this could be the most difficult part. You know, it's if you have some friends or family members that are maybe aware of your situation, maybe you had some life-changing events, something happened to you where, you know, it threw you off course a little bit. And if they're understanding, sometimes they will go out on a limb and kind of help you out, and they understand, you know, who you are as a person. Certain, you know, as I say, unfortunately, bad things happen to good people. Yep. And this is one of those instances where it may be helpful to reach out to a family member or a close friend and say, hey, you know, I've had a few ups and downs. You know, maybe they'll be understanding and be willing to help you out and assist you with obtaining credit. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be a tough ask. It can be a little bit embarrassing, but it's something that you guys see people helping each other out all the time.
We do. In this day and age, there's a lot of people out there that understand ups and downs. So they're willing to go out on the limb and help out a family member or a friend. So certainly not. It sometimes is a sensitive subject, but certainly, you know, it's worth asking.
Yep.
You know.
All right. Next up is work with specialists.
Yeah, there's some options out there. There's some companies out there. There's some individuals out there that will try to help you out. But basically, what they're doing is everything that we're talking about. So, you know, they're going to check your credit file for you. They're going to recommend that you do some things to establish your credit rating, like get the secured credit card or a loan. You know, they may have a program where they can get other lenders involved to assist you, depending on your credit situation. So there are some specialists out there. As we tell everyone, buyer beware. Just make sure you're going with someone reputable that has a good maybe better business bureau rating or has some good feedback online, so you know who you're dealing with. But certainly there are specialists out there that will help you out and help you increase your credit rating.
Okay, great. And finally, we have patience.
Yeah, this is all too familiar with us. You know, one thing, unfortunately, with credit, it takes a while to build it up and to get a great credit rating. And unfortunately, it doesn't take much to ding your credit.
Right.
So, unfortunately, when you have some credit problems and credit issues, it does take a little bit of time. It's not a quick overnight fix. It's not a quick week fix. So there is some time involved, and that is, again, just to reprove yourself as an individual in your credit worthiness. And that's what we tell everyone as well. It's not going to happen overnight, but just be patient, do the right things, and a little bit of time passes by, and you're going to notice that your credit rating and your credit scores will start to go back up again. So
awesome. All right, there you have it, folks. Some really important tips to help you guys out when you're looking to purchase a new vehicle. I'll put Peter Swindell's email in the comments below, so you guys can shoot him an email if you have any questions.
Absolutely, please reach out to me.
And you guys can always pick us up. We're on YouTube, we're on Spreaker, our podcast is on iTunes. So look for us, and we look forward to seeing you guys again next week.